Think zebras are just gentle striped grazers? Think again. They've been known to challenge lions, confront crocodiles, and sometimes even take on the swift-footed cheetah. Skeptical? This video is set to reshape your perspective. Dive in as we uncover the might and mettle of some of the world's bravest zebras, along with captivating tidbits about these iconic African animals. Lioness receives hoof bloats, another familiar picture of the savannah, lions on the hunt. A female lion manages to get a baby zebra from the herd, but the mother's love is stronger than its fear, and the zebra returns to save its cub. The predator has a firm grip on its prey, and the zebra has to ram it so the cub can get out of the deadly embrace. When the lioness releases the cub, the female zebra immediately turns its back and begins to inflict powerful blows with her hind hooves on the bewildered predator. The herbivores manage to escape, and the lionesses do not dare to pursue. They're still confused after the unexpected retaliation. The laws of the wild are cruel. Even the largest and strongest predators are doomed to perish if they fail to catch and separate their prey. The two lionesses which failed the hunt are now injured and will not survive without the help of their pride. They can only hope that other lions will be more fortunate in the fight. Do you want to know why battles in the savannas will happen again and again? The fact is that many animals just can't get along peacefully, but neither side intends to give up. Further, you'll see more battles involving zebras. Stay tuned, because you've never seen anything like this before. Lions and zebras. Speaking of lions, they're not considered the kings of beasts for nothing. Strength, speed, sharp claws, and powerful jaws. All these features give them an undeniable advantage in hunting. Who would you bet on in a fight between a lion and a zebra? It would seem that the answer is obvious, but in fact, lions often encounter unexpectedly powerful opposition from these herbivores. Here, for example, is one of the defeats of a lion that went hunting and almost got the foal of a zebra. The predator made a serious mistake when it thought it could handle the zebra alone. Its mother rushed into the foal's aid, and the lion received two powerful blows. Zebra. Some facts about zebras. How much do we know about zebras? Even the presence of stripes on their bodies is still a mystery to science. Scientists put forward all kinds of theories. According to one of the most common versions, these stripes are camouflaged. The striped color makes it difficult for predators looking for zebras in tall grass. If zebras stick together in large herds, the lions become confused and cannot distinguish one individual from another. Flies and gadflies also avoid zebras because of their confusing black and white coloring. As for the zebras, the coloring helps them to communicate with each other. It's by the stripes that they distinguish each other. While running, zebras can reach speeds of up to 60 kilometers per hour, and to save their lives, they must be ready to run at any second. This subspecies is not fussy about food. Even the coarsest vegetation will do them good. They don't lose vigilance, even during the meal. They set sentries ready to warn other zebras of the danger at any moment. Males have large teeth with which they can bite the enemy. Another defense against predators is the strong hind limbs. A hoof strike can be fatal, even to a large lion. Zebra versus lioness. Meeting at the watering hole, zebras need drinking water at least once a day. Of course, they inevitably encounter other animal species, including predators, at the watering hole. The video captures one zebra fighting a lioness to save its life. This time, the striped animal was lucky. The water helped it to cope with a strong opponent. No less important was the fact the lioness was alone. Underwater, the predator had to loosen its grip and let the prey go so the lioness could get a breath of fresh air. Wounded but free, the zebra ran away from the battle site. Zebra versus crocodiles. Why can't zebras just avoid dangerous predators? It's all about water scarcity in the savannas. Predators know that even the most cautious herbivores will be thirsty sooner or later, which means they'll meet at the watering hole anyway. It's not just lions that await zebras here. Crocodiles don't mind a nutritious striped lunch either. These crocodiles look full, but the zebras don't know what's on their minds. They have to act at their own risk, and danger lurks on all sides. The herd needs to get to the other side of the river, and it's difficult to fight the currents, especially for the cubs. One of the foals is carried away by the current, and its mother is trying to fight off the crocodiles. As soon as it succeeds, it returns to the shore and calls desperately for its cub, but they're already too far apart. However, the cub's courage is rewarded. It feels the bottom under its feet and decides to run to shore, jumping over the predators, and it succeeds. Crocodiles retreat. Zebra versus cheetah. It's not only lions and crocodiles that pose a threat to zebra herds. More dangerous are cheetahs, which are very fast and also prefer to hunt in groups. These predators often team up in twos or threes to hunt their prey. But what if there are more zebras? Then the ungulates are quite capable of fighting back against the threat. A great example is this video. Cheetahs are so confident of success, so they get too close to the herd. Well, they're dead wrong, the adult rams them. For some time, they pursue the predators. Their task is to drive the threat as far away as possible from the herd, in which defenseless individuals are left. The case of the attack on cheetahs is not unique. Zebras often resort to this technique to protect their herds. On open terrains, zebras and cheetahs can circle each other for a long time, but sooner or later, the decisive step must be taken. A passive confrontation cannot last forever. As you can see, in this case, the zebras won, but can they stay the winners for a long time? No one knows that. Zebra versus lion. Side by side. You can see this kind of scene on all the African plains, and it's typical not only for zebras, but also for the new antelope. In this case, the zebras can see where the lions are, so the zebras can relax. In case of something, they'll notice the lion's aggression in advance and rely on their fast legs. For the zebras, it's a much more stressful situation when they cannot see a lion, but can smell it. If lions are hiding in tall grass or behind bushes, zebras become very nervous and they'll try to leave the danger zone as quickly as possible. It's unusual to observe such moments from the outside. The herd really starts to panic, but zebras are smart enough, and in most cases, they calculate where the lions can ambush them. For example, near a pond. I hope you enjoyed the battles and interesting facts about zebras. I decided to make the video even more interesting, and for its final part, I want to tell you about other important African creatures, giraffes, which also often have to deal with lions. Let's see how it looks. Giraffe versus lion. Maternal love is back in business. It seems to be the second driving force in the savannah, but still the first driving force is hunger. Usually, giraffes in the savannas are not directly threatened by anyone. Huge and majestic giraffes live far away from pastures because they can get their food from the trees. They have no reason to compete with inferior herbivores, and most predators prefer to stay away from them. But in times of famine, the situation can change overnight. The video captures a situation in which the female giraffe behaved like a real hero. It fiercely defended its cub from a whole pride of hungry lions and was not afraid of the predators. At first, the lion stood by and watched the giraffe and the baby. Unfortunately, these predators often attack the cubs as they're much weaker than the adults and cannot fight back and defend themselves. In the savannah, it's important for cubs to always stay near a mother, which is what the little giraffe did. It confidently stayed near its parent. We can see that it's sure that its mother will protect it from everything. The female chased away the hungry lions with the menacing stomping of its long legs, and when they decided to try and attack again, they failed again. And here's another epic battle. Filmed during another tour of one of the reserves in the Kruger National Park in South Africa, the sleeping kings of the savannah awoke from their morning nap in front of the tourists and went hunting. An old giraffe wandered nearby, and the lions prepared to attack the seemingly easy prey. The adult giraffe is a strong and massive animal, but if the pride is able to take it down, the lions can be assured of food for a whole week. Noticing the wildcats, the giraffe rushed to run. This moment was not captured on the video. Then, as the guide says, the lions did catch up and surround it. Some clung to its legs, and one of the females managed to jump onto the giraffe's neck and grabbed hold of its neck. But the giraffe was not about to give up so easily. It continued to stride forward in spite of the rider and the lions, which were dragging after it, hanging on its legs. The lioness, which had saddled it, had failed to inflict a sufficiently painful bite. The predators attacking the giraffe from below were not successful either. The confrontation ended in a draw. The lions left the giraffe alone and went away, while the giraffe prudently went the other way. That's all, guys. Which battle from this video impressed you the most? Let me know in the comments section down below. And if you liked the video, subscribe to the channel, press the like button, and don't forget to stay notified of upcoming videos. Thank you for watching and see you later.